Okay, so the boys are in bed. Here is their yumminess they made. And I'm getting ready to make my quiche, and Scott is making pie crust. I know nothing about pie crust. I make pie crust. The kind that I make comes in its own pan and it's frozen already. So, yeah, that's the kind of pie crust I make, which I've been told is a disgrace to pies everywhere. So Scott's mom won blue ribbons at the state fair for her pies, and that's where Scott learned how to make pie crust. So that's what he's doing. Okay. How is Alton Brown helping you?
He uses butter as well as margarine or Crisco, and that's what I do. Especially since we're making lemon meringue, the butteriness will help with the lemon, I think. We're also using butter flavored Crisco.
Ooh,
so
lots of butter.
Right now mixing the flour with the shortening and the butter, some salt. You have to get it all ready before you start adding water, because once you add the water you don't want to work it too much, because then it'll get stiff, not flaky. So
stiff is not always bad.
we're talking about pie crust. You want your pie crust done or not?
I'm just saying.
Okay. So, we're about ready. We'll put it in the fridge for a little bit so that the butter re-solidifies.
Why do you put it in the fridge? Why does it have to be cold?
Because we don't want the butter to melt. We need it to keep as solid as possible until we put it in the oven, and then it melts, and that's what makes your flakiness. So, that's what's going on here, sister. So whenever you can get it and kind of sticks together, that means you're about ready. So we'll put it in the fridge for a little bit, then I'll get my ice water ready and continue.
Okay. Are you done?
I'm just starting.
Okay. Alright, I'm mixing up my quiche now. I'm making Southwestern quiche, so I have about 2.5 cups of chopped chicken, and I'm adding the chilies and 2 chopped onions, and the cheese, which I forgot to get out. Cheddar cheese, and I need to grate up my Swiss cheese, and then I'll be ready to add that. So that's my quiche. That's it. Alright, so I'm making my quiche, and I have about 2.5 cups of chicken, and I have Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, chilies, and onions all mixed together in here, and I will spread it out in here, and then I need to make my egg mixture to go over the top. It'll be very yummy. And I always make this the day before we're going to eat it, because I cook it and set it in the fridge, and then all this yumminess blends together. It's so good. And it's much better the second day. So, that's it. I'll do the eggs next. Okay, so I'm making the egg part of my quiche. I have 10 eggs in there. I need 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. That looks about right. And 1 cup of salsa, which I've already got. And then 1 cup of half and half. And then I have to whisk it all together. All those eggs mooshed up. It's all blended together really well. And then it'll pour over the top of the quiche. And then it bakes for at 375 for, see how long, 30 to 40 minutes. So yummy. This is so good for breakfast. I love to have this for breakfast with tomatoes over the top of it. So yum. So here we go. I'll pour this over the top. That gets everything to set up in there. The cheese gets all melty and good. There we go. Oh, crud, I have one whole egg. Dang it. I'm gonna get my whisk.
Use the actual whisk.
It's the one that got away. There we go. Yummy quiche.
Scott's putting the meringue on the little baby pies. Yum. These are chocolate cream pies. Where the lemon meringue's in the oven.
Yeah, the rest of the chocolate.
The chocolate and the lemon meringue pies are in the oven. Yum! Today is Bunco Day. We still have a few things to do, but not really too much. Mostly cleaning up, putting things away. Pies look good. They smell good. Yay!